Hi friends, Quinn here. Welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I mentioned that I will be doing a haul where I show off all the figures that I got throughout my mini hiatus, and that's what we're doing today. And if you haven't watched my previous video, be sure to watch it after this one. We've got some Nendoroids today, a scale, and a couple bunny girls actually. Alright, let's start. First figure I wanted to show out today is the chocolate Nendoroid. If you watched my room tour, and if you are a very observant, oh my gosh, if you are an observant person, you would have noticed that I have the vanilla Nendoroid but not the chocolate. And for the longest time I really struggled with finding a decent price for her. Because I found vanilla for a decent price and I didn't want to overspend for chocolate. But one of my friends on Instagram, Pun Pun, shout out to you, she was selling chocolate and vanilla and she was willing to split the set for me and sold her to me for a very reasonable price. So I'm very happy about that. Such a cute Nendoroid. I love all the details on the maid outfit. I love all of the accessories she comes with. The scared faceplate is so adorable. I love that she comes with her little tail, and honestly I'm surprised that the rest of the neko girls don't have Nendoroids yet, but maybe in the future. Okay, the next figure I'm going to show I'm actually not really happy with, just based off of my experience with it and assembling it, but on top of that it's defective when I thought I bought it brand new. And I was initially really excited for this figure because it was my first Snow Miku Nendoroid, and out of all the that's just one negative I will talk about later. But this is the Snow Miku I ended up getting. I thought she was so cute and she matched my aesthetic really well. But she's just impossible to display. I don't know if I'm like really bad with Nendoroids, but she's just so top heavy that you have to I have to lean her forward in order for her to stay on her stand. But even then it's still not stable. The umbrella was a pain to put on, and it's also very restrictive. You have to have her head and her pigtails in a specific position in order for her to hold it. And the one thing I'm not too happy about is I bought this from Solaris Japan brand new, and I just had her boxed up in my room somewhere for a month. And when I decided to finally open her, I noticed a defect and I was not able to return or exchange it or get a refund because it had passed the 30 days with Solaris Japan's policy. But the defect is, and I don't know how it got past them, but this tells me it wasn't brand new. But if you can see here, one of the pegs that holds her pigtail is a flesh color, and it's meant to be white like the other side here, but it's a flesh color. And I was like, okay, maybe they mixed around the pegs and maybe the spare peg is the white one. No, that one is also a flesh color. It's not too bad because when displayed you can't really see the peg, but me knowing that it's there, knowing that I bought it for brand new, it's quite annoying. So she is still cute. I don't think I will sell her. Maybe I should sell her. I quickly want to mention, I think the 2024 Snow Miku is really cute. Also I don't know what year it is, but the one that's like princess themed, and also the one that is singing in a choir and she has a clock on the back of her hat. I think that one's so adorable. The next figure I want to show is Rina by SkyTube and Alphamax. She's amazing. She is so amazing. I think by far the best saitom figure. That includes the native maid that recently just came out, and the bunny girl as well. She is so lovely. Her jacket is probably the main highlight for me. I love the paint job. I love the details of, what does it say? Castle on the hill all over the jacket. You can't really see, but even the inside of her jacket is shaded really nicely as well. I think her hair sculpt is so beautiful, the way it flows out, it's so dynamic. I think her hands are so dainty and delicate. The real fishnets is also a bonus, plus her fire rocket boots are pretty awesome as well. With her base, I think it was a little overdone to also have the same print on the jacket on the base. I wish it was a little more creative than that, but it's not a deal breaker for me personally. What I will say though is I've been keeping an eye on the production of this figure since I started collecting about 3 years ago. She took such a long time to come out, and it wasn't until I received her that I realized she's not wearing like pants or a skirt, it's just white panties, and I don't like that. Like, I'm always down for a lewd sexy figure, but I don't know, I just feel like something is missing, and it seems quite funny. It's like she forgot to put on pants today, or it's like she spent all of her money on the designer jacket and shoes and she didn't have enough money to buy pants. That's my one gripe, but again, because she's always displayed at the front, kind of gives the illusion that she's wearing like a little skirt with the apron she's wearing. You guys, if you have other saitoms figures, I promise you that if you display her with them, you're going to notice just a significant improvement in terms of quality. All right, let's move to bunny girls. I have 2 pre-owned bunny girls and 1 bunny girl that released recently. First bunny girl is Pretty Priestess. I think she is such a pretty bunny. I did watch the first season of Goblin Slayer and I thought it was okay. It wasn't for me, but I did really like Priestess as a character, especially her design, and I think they did her bunny so well. I love that there's originality with her collar. Do you call this a collar? Which takes inspiration from her original outfits. Her armbands are also unique, and I love that they kept her blue hair bow at the back of her head, and I think all the gold trimming is really beautiful as well. And I love that she has blush on her face. It's just such a cute expression. I will say though, and I hope I don't ruin this figure for you if you have her or if you want her, but I was hoping to see some sort of reference to this pose in the anime, and like all I think about is this not the pose she was basically in when she peed herself? Still a cute figure regardless. And yeah, I'm happy to have her in my collection. The next pre-owned bunny is 02. This is actually the original release. I know that when I purchased this, it was the same time when the re-release version came out, but I just wanted the original version, and my friend also here on Instagram, shout out to Jirachi, was selling her and I picked her up and I'm so happy with her. I actually did have the bare leg version and I was just like, no, I don't want her, and I'm so happy that I made the decision to hold out for this version because the bare leg is such a downgrade. And no offense if you have that figure, it's not that I think she looks worse. Like, I think the white suit really looks good against her pink hair, and I don't mind a bare leg bunny when the bunny suit is white. I think it's actually really nice. But the main differentiating factor between those two bunnies was the hair. The hair on the bare leg is a darker shade of pink, which isn't a bad thing, but there is not that much shading and dimension compared to the original release. The original has the very light pink at the top of her head to highlight, and then you've got the darker pinks in between the strands of hair that's flowing, and it's just so dynamic and probably one of Freeing's better hair sculpts and better shading jobs. Another reason why I wanted this bunny, besides her just being a nice bunny, is because, I don't know about you guys, but she reminds me of peak anime figure collecting before COVID started, when bunny girls were like the thing. Everyone wanted bunny girls and they were so hyped, and then like her just being such a sought after bunny in the aftermarket as well. I don't know, it just reminds me of that time. And it just makes me happy. And the final bunny girl is not a pre-earned bunny. This one recently came out. It is the Kana Beastyle bunny. I just thought she was so adorable, and I've always wanted a Kana figure, and I did really like the one in the kimono by Furyu or FNX. And I also really like the other one. Is it like a China? No, I don't know what it is. But she's like holding an umbrella and she's like standing on water. I thought that one was cute as well. But if you get a character I like and put them in quarter scale form, I'm going to buy it. I think she's such a cute bunny. I love that she has a little bit of blush. I think her hair is done really well. And I think her pose is really cute. I love her cute little ballet slipper shoes. I think that's adorable as well. The two things I don't like about this figure is the brown tights. I know the maker or the creator of Kobayashi's Dragon made the original design and illustration for this figure, and I'm just not a fan of it. I'm also confused with like this top area that's on her back and at the front. Like it's meant to be like, I think it's meant to be a shirt, but I just think it looks really not cohesive, if that makes sense. But I do appreciate it since she is a younger character. I'm pretty sure this is Freeing's shortest standing bunny, because for a while it was, I don't know her name, but it's this girl with brown pigtails and a blue suit. And then Tiger was also a really small bunny, but I'm pretty sure this is now their smallest standing bunny. And that's it. That's all I have for today's video. Stay tuned for future videos. I'm thinking about doing a series on this channel. It's called Battle of the Figures, and it's where we compare two figures of the same character. I think that'll be so fun. And if you're someone like me that likes to collect multiple figures of a character you like, I think that'll be really helpful for you as well. Or if you're someone that wants to buy a figure of a character and you're not sure which one to go with, I think this could be a great video as well for you. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please give this a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!